In the modern age of multitasking and rush schedules, eating has often become just another task squeezed into an already packed day. Meals are consumed at desks, in cars, in front of screens, or standing over the sink. While this habit may seem harmless, even efficient, it has far-reaching consequences for how the body perceives hunger and fullness. One of the most overlooked contributors to overeating and long-term weight gain is not just what we eat, but how fast we eat it. Eating quickly disrupts the body's intricate signaling system between the gut and the brain, bypassing satiety recognition and encouraging chronic overconsumption before the body even has a chance to realize it's full. When we eat, our digestive system sends hormonal and neurological signals to the brain to indicate fullness, particularly via stretch receptors in the stomach and the release of hormones like cholecystokinin, CCK, peptide YY, and leptin. However, these signals are not instantaneous. It takes approximately 15 to 20 minutes after the start of a meal for the brain to register fullness, a window during which a fast eater can easily consume hundreds of extra calories. By the time the signals catch up, the damage is already done, often resulting in bloating, regret, and an unnecessary surplus of energy the body must then store, usually as fat. This creates a dangerous habit loop. Fast eating leads to overeating, which leads to guilt, which may lead to further emotional eating, particularly if meals are consumed under stress, distraction, or pressure. People who eat quickly also tend to be more disconnected from internal hunger and fullness cues. Rather than eating in response to true physical need, they may eat based on time, habit, or external stimuli such as advertisements or social cues. Over time, this disconnection trains the body to ignore its own natural regulatory systems, a process that can contribute to chronic weight gain and metabolic disruption even when food choices appear relatively healthy. Scientific research strongly supports this link between eating speed and weight status. Multiple studies have found that fast eaters have a significantly higher risk of being overweight or obese compared to slow eaters, even after controlling for total caloric intake and activity levels. Fast eaters are also more likely to experience insulin resistance, higher blood glucose levels, and increased triglycerides, all of which increase the risk of metabolic syndrome and type 2 diabetes. Importantly, eating speed affects not only how much is eaten at a single meal, but also how hunger is regulated across the day. People who eat quickly tend to feel hungrier sooner and eat more frequently, further compounding the caloric surplus. There's a deeper psychological component as well. Fast eating often reflects and reinforces a disconnect between mind and body. Many people eat rapidly while distracted by emails, phone screens, television, or negative emotions. This kind of eating is mechanical rather than mindful, driven by habit rather than need, and it denies the eater the opportunity to fully experience flavor, texture, and satisfaction. As a result, even after overeating, the meal may feel emotionally unsatisfying, prompting cravings or additional snacking later. It's a vicious cycle of quantity without true nourishment. But there is good news. Slowing down is a simple and powerful intervention. Eating more slowly can dramatically reduce total food intake without requiring deprivation or complex dieting. It helps realign the body's natural satiety mechanisms, making it easier to stop eating at a comfortable point rather than when a plate is empty. It also improves digestion, as chewing thoroughly allows enzymes to begin breaking down food before it reaches the stomach. And perhaps most importantly, it brings eating back into the realm of conscious choice, rather than impulsive behavior. Practicing mindful eating is not just about chewing more or putting the fork down between bites, though these are good places to start. It means creating an environment where meals are treated as moments of self-care and sensory engagement. This might involve sitting at a table, removing distractions, noticing the flavor of each bite, and checking in with internal signals. Are you hungry or just stressed? Are you satisfied or continuing out of habit? These small pauses create space for awareness, the key ingredient missing in most fast-paced modern diets. There's also an important warning here. Even nutrient-dense foods, when eaten too quickly, can lead to overconsumption. A giant bowl of whole grain pasta, avocado toast, or a smoothie loaded with healthy fats and fruits can still exceed energy needs if consumed mindlessly. Health is not just in the ingredient list, it's in the behavior. Relearning how to eat, not just what to eat, may be one of the most effective yet underutilized strategies for reversing the obesity epidemic. In the end, eating speed is more than a quirk of habit. It's a metabolic lever, By slowing down and reconnecting with the body's natural signals, we not only prevent overconsumption but restore a more peaceful, intuitive relationship with food. Obesity is not just a problem of food quality or quantity, it's also a problem of pace, pressure, and presence. Reclaiming the ability to eat slowly and consciously is not just a path to better weight control, it's a radical act of self-respect in a culture that constantly tells us to rush.